Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for my dearest Leos. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Leos, please. Okay, your person is showing up as the Emperor, Aries energy, okay? They're also showing up as the Ten of Pentacles, somebody who's very successful, somebody who's looking for long term, someone who definitely has a lot to offer here. So I'm definitely seeing a comfortable lifestyle here for you and this person. They're viewing you as the Queen of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. And the relationship, we see the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so a lot of potential for longevity and stability here. I love the Ace and the Ten of Pentacles showing up here, Leo. Really, really good sign. And we see the Queen of Cups. So this person could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. This person's very loving, very intuitive, very caring, very nurturing, but they're also very strong here with this Emperor energy, very decisive, very successful. They know their boundaries, they're strategic, but this is somebody who you can definitely count on, somebody you can trust. And I like that they have these two very distinct facets about them, being strong, being powerful, being grounded, and then also being very loving and caring. And I feel like you get to see both sides of that. All right, so let's see. They're showing up as the Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. So this person might be a little bit pessimistic when it comes to love, okay? But and that's most likely because they haven't met the right person or they've experienced some disappointments. But I'm also seeing with the Devil in reverse, this is somebody who's very healthy. This is somebody who, takes good care of themselves, their house, their home, their finances, their body. But I feel more so this is somebody who's done the work. This is somebody who's actively healed and cleared a lot of their karma. They've learned lessons. This is somebody who's no BS. Now we see the Seven of Swords. So some of you, this person has been a bit avoidant when it comes to love because they've been really focused on themselves. So I could definitely see this person being someone who's taken a break from dating or after their last relationship just to get their house in order, to get grounded, to focus on their finances. I feel, Leo, you're calling in somebody here who's really, really in alignment. The Seven of Swords for me also is an indication that this person could be a secret admirer. So they may have been checking you out for some time already. And it looks mutual here with the Page of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. So it looks like this person, that you've also been checking out this person. You've also been eyeing this person up, which I love that because it feels like, you two are crushing on each other, or you two have definitely noticed each other, or at least that's how this begins. So it does feel like you might, it could be somebody online, of course, but I feel for a lot of my Leos, this might be somebody who's around you at the gym, at work, at school, somewhere out and about in the community, somewhere you like to go. This person may come from a large family. They appreciate the connection with their siblings and family reunions. Okay, they could be a Sagittarius, which is interesting. I almost called you Sagittarius like 2 seconds ago. But this person might be a Sagittarius or have Sagittarius placements. We also see that strong Aries energy here. But they're known as the teacher and knowledge seeker. They're a bold, fiery sign, and they're comfortable leading others. Okay. And we see this person, okay, they might have a little bit of a jealous streak. They may be a little possessive, stemming from infidelity and insecurity. But I do think this person is aware of that. And I feel like this is somebody who actively works towards healing that. Okay, because I do think that they're going to, and most likely that's because they have been cheated on or they've been betrayed. But again, this person may even be somebody who's been in therapy is what I'm getting, or they've just been doing a lot of work on themselves. And I do think that they'll be quite upfront with you about that, Leo. We do see that they have strong earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Again, this is somebody who's very solid, stable, secure. They have a lot to offer. Okay. They're looking for commitment in marriage, right? Or, a higher level of commitment, building a legacy together. This person could be bald or buzzed, okay? Or they were at some point in time. We see hot mess. Now, I don't see this person being a hot mess at all, but they may tell you that in the past in relationships, it was messy. They were messy, but they've made some changes. That's what I'm getting. I also feel, Leo, you're going to make them feel this way. Somebody who's normally very well put together, you're going to have them in their feels, in this hot mess energy. All right, and it's going to be love at first sight, yeah. So the first time they lay eyes on you, Leo, or vice versa, like done, it's over. You've got it, you've got them, right? But you're not going to necessarily know that, okay? They will tell you that eventually, I feel, but I feel for a lot of you probably won't know that right away. Let's see. This person, family room, again, strong connection with their family. They could be somebody who's continuing in the same line of work as their family or has a family business, but we do see family being very important to this person. We see children being important to this person. They could be a single parent, or, their outlook on having children is going to be important, or blending families being very important to them. And we see privileged lady. So again, my readings are not meant to be gender specific, but some of the cards that I use are. But what I take from this is someone I do feel like they probably come from a good background or had a decent upbringing is kind of what I'm getting. But I do see this person being somebody who has a lot to offer. Okay, Leo? So definitely a comfortable lifestyle for this person. And I also feel it's very important to them that you're accepted and loved by their family. All right, let's see what we need to know about them. They're going to be the one to step up and ask you out. They may be wearing red or like to wear the color red, okay? And this is not somebody you've hooked up with or kissed or been with in the past. And this person may go by a nickname, okay? So these messages are going to be confirmation messages for some of my Leos out there. Now, this person is seeing you as the Queen of Swords. This person might feel like you're not noticing them as they're noticing you in the beginning. This person sees you very intelligent and very, very much so in alignment. Okay. All right, the Six of Pentacles in reverse, but they might also feel like you're ignoring them, okay, or breadcrumbing them. All right, and we see the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, but they also see that, it would be so good if you two got together. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, I also feel like this is like them feeling like the wait is over, like they've been holding back, waiting to find somebody who's worth investing in, somebody that they feel could, be a part of their family. And I feel like with you, Leo, there's a big part of them that feels like you could balance each other out in the most harmonious ways. And yeah, just like the wait is over. All right. Because I do think they've probably held back and been single and been doing their work for a bit. And things change with you. Your energy, the Eight of Pentacles. So some of you see this person at a place you like to go back to. That could be work, that could be school, that could be the gym. But I also see that you are up for putting in the work here, seeing where this goes. All right. What do they really admire about my Leos? What do they really admire about my Leos? Artist energy. So they love that you're creative, that you express a dimension of life that's just beyond the five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. Okay. And yeah, very, very physically attracted to you. Again, my readings are not meant to be gender specific, so take it more as a general message, but they're just very, very physically attracted to you. Okay, they see you as this femme fatale archetype. All right, now the Ace of Pentacles tells me, Leo, there's a lot of potential here for something solid, stable, and secure. Okay, and Spirit's saying go for it. It's safe to make the move that you're considering here. All right, you and this person don't share the same vision, so it is going to be really important, again, that you come to some sort of compromise, because I do feel like what this person wants and their values are extremely important to them. Again, it feels like family is really important to them. So whether it's having children or blending families or making sure that their family accepts you, because it seems like family and their family unit is paramount to them. Okay, so again, just, make sure you really do talk about, and you're sure that you two can either compromise about your values and what you're looking for, and make sure you can get on the same page. And someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. Now that could be you, that could be them. All right. Anything else my Leos need to know here? Anything else my Leos need to know here, please, Spirit? All right, so some of you might be, you might meet through work. That would make sense from the messages that are already coming through. But common cause connection just tells me you and this person are extremely compatible. All right, spirit soul path, a personal evolution within your relationship. Ooh, I like that. So it could be for both of you, evolving, growing together. And we see this is a dream come true. Have faith, your rainbow will come smiling through. And some of my Leos, this is a connection that will lead to marriage, that will lead to stability. All right. Any important dates or times for my Leos? Any important dates or times for my Leos? In the distant future, okay. And rapid movement. Okay, so things may move quickly, but it may be a little bit more in the distant future. Now, my intention for these readings, because I do them weekly, is really that, this is happening within the next couple of weeks or months. So again, I feel like in the distant future is going to mean different things for different Leos out there. Between now and July, some of you could be July Leos, or maybe this person has a birthday in July. So just, take the messages that resonate and leave the rest here, Leo. I'm sending you so much love and light. Take care.